Hello YouTube. This is video 2 of my estate sale vintage cheap watches. I mean cheap as in what I paid for them. A lot of these watches are worth, I'd say in the $100 range. Some maybe a little bit more. This is a 50s Bulova, hand wound. It's around 1958-ish. Whitnauer automatic. All these watches were purchased less than $5. Most of them were $3. The Bulova here doesn't really want to run. This was in a bag at a garage, at a estate sale. Bag jewelry. And this was in there. And the surprise was, if I can get this open, it's 14 karat gold. Doesn't want to show up, but nice. There you go. 14 karat gold. So that's probably a couple $100 in scrap for the case. The Delbana alarm has a crack in the crystal. These are called jump hour watches. It's probably the newest of the group. I'm guessing from the late 70s, early 80s. Another Ingersoll. These were some of the first wristwatches ever made. They look like little miniature pocket watches. These date from around 1919. So it's amazing this watch still runs for being 100 years old. And it's probably never been serviced. A Bulova Accutron. This doesn't have a battery, so it's a quartz movement, needs a battery, and I haven't purchased one. And I've had this watch for probably 2 years, just haven't got around to buying a battery for it. This is a fairly uncommon watch. It's a Waltham 100 jewels. So you pop the back off and it has 100 jewels, even though most of them, nearly all of them, aren't really functional jewels. It was just a race to see who could have the most jewels in their watches. And a Hamilton. Not in the greatest condition, but being a Hamilton, it still has quite a bit of value. I just got this one probably a week ago at an estate sale. Like the 70s retro look. That was $1. But yeah, all these watches were $5 and under. So my last video, video number 3, will be my favorite watches, and most of those are the more valuable of my finds. I started collecting vintage watches probably about 5 or 6 years ago. So all of these I've gotten within the past 5 years. and hoping to find more in the future. So if you guys like my videos, please subscribe and like. If you have any comments or questions, add those and I'll answer all questions. Have a good night.